Richard Southern joins us once again. And Richard, this next clip you have here for us needs no introduction.
Yeah, Melissa, I think the only question with this one is, where were you? The bat flip. Where were you, Melissa? Do tell.
I do think I was at a bar watching the game, and just seeing this again just got me all warm and fuzzy, Richard.
I think everyone in the city gets goosebumps. 5 years later. It happened 5 years ago today, and I was actually there. I was in the Dome. Everyone says they were there, but I tweeted my ticket out to prove it. And I never felt the Rogers Center shake like it did the moment he hit that. And it was bittersweet for me, Melissa, because I was obviously, as a lifelong Blue Jay fan, extremely happy in this moment. But I had also bought a brand new large beer, which got completely knocked over in the melee. So everyone was celebrating. I'm like, wait, I just paid $20 for this beer that's sitting on the floor right now. But it was a great time. Everyone, after the game was hugging and cheering, and it was just one of those iconic moments. And for a lot of Jays fans, they didn't live through 93 and 92, and this was kind of like their big moment, right?
Oh, for sure. No, definitely one that went down in history. And like you said, the whole stadium shook. I'm pretty sure the whole city just went nuts. It was a really great thing to see, and awesome to see it again. Once again, great memories for sure. Now, it's hard to imagine right now, but there is life after COVID, and some people are actually already experiencing it.
Yeah, there are big sporting events like that one 5 years ago, and they're actually happening right now. So what would it be like to talk to this other universe where COVID doesn't exist, Melissa, where we don't have to wear masks, where people are going out and hanging out in bars? Well, we're going to do it. We're going to talk to a Torontonian here living in New Zealand. It's my buddy Josh. He grew up here in the city, and he just moved to New Zealand in January because he married a New Zealander. And I just got off the Zoom with him, and he says everything is like back to normal in New Zealand. Take a look. Take a look.
You can go to very busy shopping malls. You can walk in the park. There's a rugby game just this past weekend that had 30,000 people.
When you go out and you walk around and you send us some pictures from you in the mall over the weekend and everything, what do you see? You just see people going about their business like we used to do in the before times, Josh?
In the before times, that's right. BC, before coronavirus. No, when you go out and about, you do actually see just lots of people not even thinking about the virus.
What are you guys doing or have done that we're not, do you think?
I think the key is the government here. We had the right government at the right time who was very science-based. They very quickly did one of the most restrictive lockdowns in the world early on, which allowed us to kind of contain it and stop that spread. And then after a month, they slowly started to work a couple more things back in. But for a month, you couldn't even order takeaway.
So what do you think of that? That's what he said it took. Like, he said you couldn't even go more than 5 kilometers from your home without being questioned by the police. They really locked down, but look what it got them. They're all back to normal, Melissa.
Wow, what a time. What a time to be alive. Look at that. If only I could get transported over to New Zealand and actually, I don't know, say hi to people, go to the mall.
Can we go? We need to go to Christchurch right now, but they're not letting anybody in unless, you quarantine for 2 weeks. So that's how they're kind of keeping those, non-restrictions in place. But there you go. New Zealand's the after times, Melissa.
Wow. Well, something to look forward to, hopefully for us sometime soon.
We'll get there.
Fingers crossed.
Get there.
Well, thank you so much, Richard.
See you tomorrow.